New, I say it every other week, innit now? So a new low on here. This woman has gone to the pits, to the belly of the snake. Lower than low. Even her own people that support her, her own mods, were against her yesterday in her own live. Now, if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. You either have to be the thickest bitch on earth to not understand that you're doing something wrong, or you're just an ignorant cunt. It's one or the other. You can't be anything else. What you did yesterday was low and disgusting. And I don't care who you are on here, and you can come and give me your fucking hate. I really don't care. I really don't care about this app anymore. It's a shithole of an app. If it wasn't for one or two people on here, I'd delete this fucking app and say goodbye, good riddance, because it's a shithole. It's nothing but nasty, vindictive, old leatherneck bitches like her causing shit. And Miss Reg, you ain't no fucking innocent party in any of this shit. And I'm going to get this off my chest because I have to. You ain't no innocent party in this, Red. And if you are, if you say you're innocent of any of this doing from yesterday, Red, and your click's nothing to do with it, you can get on your fucking FYP show this morning. Fucking FYP show this morning. And with venom and with disgust, you say that that leatherneck bitch is nothing to do with you, and you find her disgusting. And unless you say that shit on your own show, on your own platform, I don't believe fuck all that comes out of that rancid, red, horrible, shitty mouth of yours anymore. I even were forgiving that bitch for what she's done as well. But I'll tell you what, nah, I don't believe. And I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going with a theory today, right? Is Evil Advocado been outed for who it is? Because I don't believe they have, right? So I'm going to say what I feel, alright? Because I'm sick of holding my fucking breath. Evil Advocado, there was a green screen. I believe that's Luke the Judge, alright? I believe it's Luke the Judge, okay? I could be wrong, might not be. This is my theory. My theory is that this has been planned. This, yesterday, has been planned for a while. And we'll see a video later that verifies that, okay? So I think the clique have made a plan to come at Zach and whoever else. It sounds solid. To stop putting me off. I think they've made a plan. They made the Evil Advocado to out information that Zach may have on them. Information that's not really going to do any damage. Yeah? It's not going to cause any damage, but it makes a clean sheet for them in their eyes. A clean sheet, a clean slate. Nothing to come back at them for. Nothing to throw at them, because they've already done it. So the Evil Advocado puts it all out. Oh, clean sheet. Now we're ready to go at Zach. Now we're ready to attack Zach. Now we're ready to get his dad on here and do what we fucking do best. Scummy low-life shit. Morning, Ninja. Scummy low-life shit. That's my theory. And you know what they say? You ain't got no fucking proof. I ain't lying, am I? You can't fucking debunk what I'm saying unless you've got proof to fucking verify it otherwise. So bring the proof or shut the fuck up. Because we're sick of this shit on here. The normal people, we are sick to fucking death of them. They think this is clever. They think this is smart. They think this is something it's not. It's scummy shit. So let's go on to that first video. This is where Zach's dad's brought into a fucking live. Zach's dad, of all fucking people.
There's no ways or anybody coming in. There's nobody coming in the box, so you can sit there and just listen and do what you want. Right, he keeps, now he's letting on to cry today because an account's come in there. Shown of a photo, it's supposedly when he SH'd, right? Let us get into the nitty-gritty to that. On the photo, what it does show, I have not seen the photo.
It's unblocked.
I have not showed the photo, but what it does show, it's a bath. And it's got the claret. on the sides of it, which I have been told now, wasn't right. Everybody's not.
I've been told now it wasn't right. What the fuck do you mean it wasn't right? Why would you even fucking want to look at a photograph like that?
Concentrating on what we're doing, right?
Yep.
So you can start from the beginning and start wherever you want. Like I said, anytime you want to use my
To 2 kids, right? And not once would I give up on my kids. Not once have I ever given up on my kids. Not once will I ever give up on my kids. Do you know what? No matter what my child did today, or did tomorrow, or did in the future, I ain't giving up on my child. Alright? I ain't giving up. And I ain't going in no talking about my life, my personal life, with my personal relationship with my child with any fucker. Because it's not to do with you. And you sat there like this, like you're all interested. Fuck off. Fuck off, woman.
14.
It really gets my goat.
His mum had dropped him off at their doorstep with a suitcase, and can I come and pick him up? They brought him up to where I lived, up in Yorkshire, and I picked him up from the social services there. He was arguing with my ex-wife at the time every day because he didn't want to listen to her rules of the house. Yeah, and he still doesn't listen to the rules.
He stole off her.
Yeah, he did steal off her as well, money, etc. He did all sorts of things, to be fair, like any young kid that was a bit troubled at the time would do. I took him to the social services in the town where I lived at the time to get some help with him because he wanted to go on a train or anything, so they found him a hostel in the Welling Garden City. We took him to that.
So, Zach was 13. Yeah? Zach was 13 when this happened. Is that right, Robbo?
Hostel.
Because enough on here now. If he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. But Mr. Pratt, I know that you're watching. Let me tell you, you keep coming for me and I will keep going back.
Yeah, so, do you know what? You keep coming for me, I'll keep coming back. Do you know what? So now, in that justification that she thinks, in that thinking that she's got, right? So is it not justified that Zach now should go find the families of the victims of her family members that did wrong, yeah, and start bringing them on here and start outing her family and shit? Is that how we go? Is that what we do? Would you like that, Pearl? I remember you crying, Pearl, because someone mentioned, oh, you will, good, fat freak, I hope you do. Because this lowlife, Pearl, that's exactly what your game is. Let's see how you like it back at you. Let's get the victims. Let's get the families of victims that your family have affected and get them on here and let's talk about your family. Let's berate your family, yeah? Let's see how you like it thrown back at you. I bet you don't. I bet you start crying about it before it's even done. Nasty, nasty woman.
For you. But leave us all alone. Me, Miss Red, Alex Chicken, Mama Cars, leave.
No. No. Don't work like that, Pearl.
Do our own thing on the platform. You do yours, hunky dory all the way. Lucy, stop being a bullying people.
It's even in this one video, right? She's talking about bullying. You were going around on a Friday, Saturday night with Angie, deliberately bullying people because you thought you were funny when you'd had a beer. You thought you were hilarious. You are a bully. You dox people. You think that's hilarious. When you can put people at risk. You think that's hilarious. What else have you done? Oh, yeah. Twice you've been racist. Yet you've been in people's boxes calling out people for racism. Calling Zach out for racism. You've got no right of anybody on this app, after you've done it twice, deliberately, twice being racist, to call any fucker for being racist. Not once can you call anybody a fucking racist, Pearl, because you are a racist. And you remember that video I did in Billy's Live, months ago, when I said you are a racist, you will always be a racist, you'll forever be a racist? That still stands. even when I thought I'd settled it with you and you were being a better person, you let every fucker down again and went low life like you just have done yesterday. Scummy shit. Scummy shit, and you deserve everything you get thrown at you right now. Everything. And your own supporters yesterday were even disgusted with you, like I said. Scummy.
Life. And I'll
So there's three parts to this, all right? We're gonna listen to this. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but we're gonna see what they are. The bottom feeders.
I'll fight till my dying breath to stop these cunts trying to take a bit of it, because it ain't going to happen. What was it? And anyway, where was I? So, I can't remember where I was now.
Do you know what it is, Carla? I think people see her true colours, right? But people like to forgive as well. Do you know what I mean? I like to forgive people over a period of time, right? When they've proved wrong, when they prove themselves different. But with her, it just never stops. Never stops. And I think now people just need to... I think people are scared of her because of her mouth. I think they're scared of it and scared of her background. Fuck off. Fuck off with your background. Fuck off with your mouth. Alright? We can all have the fucking mouth and we can all have the fucking attitude. You know what I mean? Enough's enough, fucking pearl price. Enough's enough. Morning, Papa.
Can someone help me pick it up? Please. I love you all too now.
Now, this isn't making me, just so we understand as well, this is not making me Team Zach. Alright? I'm just seeing it for what it is. Alright? I know that it was racist a few weeks ago. I ain't forgetting that. But at the same time, I ain't condoning what's gone on. I ain't not condoning what's gone on ever. Because it's law.
Mods, where was I? Yeah, so, anyway, I was like, hold on. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, Zara had met Michelle. Michelle gave her a sub story, XYZ. So, Zara's in her head like, I've let this money. He's telling me he's on EastEnders. And then she said to me, is there a contract for EastEnders? I was like, no, I did some bits and pieces, but there was nothing like that. And I was like, no. And she's like, well, you're not in it then. And I was like, yeah, but you try explaining to someone like the power of manifestations and that. They're like, oh, what the fuck? You know?
It is this low life shit.
Oh, that's it. And then Miss Red found out. Miss Red found out. I didn't know who she was at the time. And I was literally like, everyone was like, oh, Miss Red saying that you owe people money and stuff like that. I was like, what? Oh, this is getting out of hand. So anyway, Miss Red called me and I was like, look, love, this is a load of shit. This isn't how it is. But obviously Miss Red and Zara were friends.
Yeah, come on, guys. The dad deactivated his account, apparently. That's so probably don't get bananaed or harassed. He'll probably open it again when he's asked to. Yeah, can you keep tapping, guys, for me, please? There's not many taps going on. Yeah. I don't normally ask for anything, but yeah, just at least tap for me. Tap. Is that video annoying anybody yet?
And Zara was like, no, it's full of shit, is this, is that, is this, and nobody was listening to me, and it was like being a kid again. Nobody was listening to me. Nobody was listening to my piece. They were just believing this awful fucking woman. They were literally believing this awful fucking woman. Anyway, that's where I sent the pictures, right? Because it was after this. Sorry, I'm getting all fucking. I just need to take my time. So anyway, all my wages were going to this fucking Michelle and...
Look, Quinn, I'm just saying how I feel, all right? How I feel from what I've heard, from what I've seen, the fact that a dad, anybody's dad, no matter what problems you've got with your children, all right? No matter what your children have done, what you've done, you still... The sole aim... When you have a child, right, they're there for life. They're your kids. They're a part of you, right? How can you not? How could you just give up on them? How could you just give up on a child? No matter, even when they're in the 30s and the 40s, how can you just give up on them? You know, you might be mad, you might be angry with them, they might do something that's unforgivable, but they're still your kids, end of the day. They're still your child. And to come on a fucking social media app and absolutely start slating them and telling people a fucking historical shit that's nothing to do with them, it's fucking scummy. It's scummy, it's shameful. It's fucking wrong. I could never imagine myself doing it. Never.
Like, so I could survive. And then Zara was like, you need to get on the leaderboard. She was like, use what you're good at and make the money. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I was like, no, well, you need to pay her back.
Let's not forget as well, right, what Pearl Price and a little crony with the wine glass did to Fat Freak. Look how low they went on Fat Freak as well. So it's not the first time they've done it. It's not going to be the last time they'll do it. It'll just keep happening and happening and happening. These people need... They need comeback. That's what they need.
And I was like, right, so that was it. I was on morning, noon and night, begging my arse off so I could pay her back and get her out of my life. Because I didn't want her in it. She was a terrible woman.
No, we don't forget facts. And just because we don't talk, Fat Freak, just because we don't talk about it every day, about what they did to you, doesn't mean we don't forget. Do you know what I mean? People still remember what they did. You know what I mean? Even if, I've criticised you in the past for something, I can't even remember what it was now. I can't remember what it was. Maybe the way you went back at them, I can't remember. But, you don't forget what people have done, all right? Just because we don't talk about it. So, but it's fucking relevant now. Again, it's relevant now because it's part of their fucking personality, their behaviour patterns, innit? Fucking low life. It's low life. No, it's cool facts. It's cool.
To my dad, this is the same woman that...
I only speak it as I see it, you know what I mean?
This is the same woman. So I was like, right, let's do it. Fuck it. And it was such a relief when I paid her back every penny. But I was paying her back before all of it, Anyway, this happened. This. I don't know if anyone can hear it. 1 second. Can anyone hear it? I can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
We've just changed the setting. Do you mean headphones?
Very embarrassed.
Can you hear it?
He didn't think I'd actually step up to the plate and talk. I'm one of the people he used to call Mum
You can
too.
hear it. Yeah.
Morning, Donna.
Miss Red had my back in October, November. I sent her a lot of screenshots when it was all about he owed me money.
Bearing in mind, this woman lied massively to Zara to get what she wanted.
It's fucked with my head for the last...
And watch her weaponise her daughter's cancer in this as well, which her daughter has also done. And yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. My mum's had it. I've lost friends that have had it. But
we saw some. We'll be playing Alex in a bit, and his reactions. Again, people supporting fucking wrong-uns. You need to get your heads tapped.
at the same time, just because someone has cancer, it doesn't mean they can't be held accountable for their behaviour and acting like a fucking cunt. Let's be real.
Morning.
The whole bill in the end was £3,750. I'm a 58-year-old woman.
Every time I started to pay her back and it was going down, she'd randomly send me more. She would randomly send me more. And bear in mind, I was very vulnerable at the time. And I'm not saying that I didn't ask for her to borrow some, but at the same time, my guard was down and she was the only one that was listening to me at the time.
You think his dad were paid to do that? I think his dad needs to be questioned. I think his dad If his dad could come on with Pearl Price and do what he did, I think his dad needs fucking questioning. I believe his dad's up in Yorkshire, innit? So I'll say to his dad, let me come and question you. You're in fucking Yorkshire. Perhaps if you're in Leeds, I'm not fucking far away from you. I'll come and have a conversation with you. Let's record it. Let's record the conversation. Let me ask you why you're such a fucking scummy cunt coming on a TikTok fucking app and talking about your child like that. Yeah? Let me do that for you. How's that?
And in her eyes, I was a creator with 170,000 followers, blah, blah, blah.
I should know better, but I believe the bollocks, all those texts Stevie had, must
No,
have
his
been
right.
posted, 'cause I'm actually...
Her spirit. His dad can come on here and tell his side of a story, right? But there's a right way and a fucking wrong way. Getting in that toxic bitch's fucking box and doing it the way he did is the wrong way. So he can come on and talk about it because he's got a right to defence. All right, everybody's got a right to defend themselves, but there's a right way and a fucking wrong way. A right way and a wrong way.
Mum and 6. Crazy, I was talking to you.
Yeah.
Only in a chat, I haven't private messaged you or anything.
Yeah, no.
And I don't believe. Yeah,
Which is,
I know you're trying to listen to this. I'm sorry, but you know I have to get off my chest when I have to get off my chest, right? A dad shouldn't be coming on here and talking about it. That I'd like to know as well, Earth Spirit. A dad shouldn't be coming on here and talking about his family life, his history, his past. You know, Zach's got scars, mental scars from his past. Shouldn't be coming on and doing it. Shouldn't be coming on. Should never be happening. It's a fucking app.
Here's another young gentleman, £1,800, but he's got his credit card. He came crying to me, Zach, oh, can you pay £1,800? I said, Zach, I'm getting married in September. This is my wedding money. I lent him £800.
Do you know what? If my child goes out and does something wrong today, right? My oldest, right, goes out and does something wrong today, I won't be just fucking right. That's it. I'm finished with you. I'd be talking to him, asking what the fuck, why, what's got him to that? Why did he do that? I'd still tell him I'm here for him. Tell him I won't agree, might not agree with him. And I might not like what he's done, but I'd still be there for him. You're his parent.
This was...
About £800, which brought it to £3,750. He paid the guy $650, so he kept £150 himself.
Yeah, too right, because I wanted to buy some...
Let's not forget Zach's paid all this money back.
Boys got a...
All right.
No, this was back 2 years ago. Or just, was it last year? Or nearly 2 years? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's... it was old news. But bearing in mind, when this happened, she'd already been paid. So she had no reason to do this. She had no reason to do this.
I am in bits. My daughter has cancer, breast cancer. She comes on here for awareness. Danielle Louise.
Like, name drop.
And he's popped into her life, make her feel very uncomfortable. While she's in Scotland, he turned around and asked her for money. Sent him his bank details. I said, don't you dare.
She asked for my bank details because she couldn't get hold of her mum.
Thanks,
She
Tasha.
couldn't get hold of her mum.
She's got breast cancer.
What's that got to do with it? And right.
Yeah, facts. This was done months ago, wasn't it? When this started coming out about him borrowing money, etc., etc. It was explained. It was all done. I think pretty. It were done. I don't know. It wasn't done badly, were it? It were all resolved as such. It was shown that he'd paid it back. It showed that he were at a vulnerable thingy where he needed money, etc., etc. Whether you agree with he should be borrowing money or not, he did. Paid it back. Yeah, he might not have paid it back on time at the right time, as he said he was going to pay it back, but he did pay it back. I thought it was all resolved myself.
One. So that was the first exposure that she did, and I got dragged across the coals, and people thought that I was manipulating these women for money, which wasn't the case at all. Now I've told you where it started from the beginning, and why. This has been hanging over my head all the time. You know, Zara had told her to stop gifting me, and she was still gifting me. You know? Like, I was all new to this, and she was still gifting me. She's twisted it massively, and she was still, you know.
Can I just look? Can I just say something, right? When it comes to gifting, right? If you can't afford to gift, one, you shouldn't be gifting, right? Done it myself. You shouldn't be gifting. It's a mistake. You shouldn't be doing it, right? But please, when you gift somebody, right, and you've gone to that effort to gift them, and at the time you thought it was right, don't come back fucking later complaining that you fucking want your money back, because it ain't gonna fucking happen, is it? You made the mistake, not somebody else, not somebody sat there receiving your gift. They didn't make the mistake. Yeah, if you think somebody's over gifting you, maybe you could question. You could say, "Well, can you afford that?" Yeah, why not? Why not say that? But you know what? At the end of the day, it's your fucking fault for gifting it. It's your fucking fault. Don't gift it. Don't be a mug.
It's fucking. Even when she was paid back, and then she.
The do ninja, but you know, again,
I cut her off. Right.
You know, we're all.
This is the same woman.
Don't we all say to look? We all say to our kids, because this, you know, we all say to our kids, don't we? Stranger dangers. We all say to our kids, be careful. Watch this, watch that, be scamming. You know, my son went into Leeds at the weekend, right? First thing I said to him was, your phone. People are nicking phones off people out of their hands. You know, they come on electric bikes in the valleys and stuff, and you see it in London a lot, they're nicking the phones. So I advise him on how to look after himself while he's out, right? Even when he was with his mother. I said to her, be careful of the pickpockets, be careful that you're going into busy town centres, city centres, be careful, pickpockets, people looking for empty, open bags, etc., etc. You teach people, don't you? So we're all adults on here, and we all know whether we should be gifting our money or whether we should be handing our money out or not, shouldn't we? We all have to take our own responsibility. It's not always the creator's fault. You know, if you're going to give something to somebody, they're going to take it. All right? That's life. They take it. And the more you offer it, the more they'll take it.
Me to fix.
It's not always the creator's fault.
That I was giving away.
I don't want to be an
for her daughter. And then what was it? I ended up calling out the winner who originally she wanted me to fix it with, who follows me now, by the way, who I still talk to now. And I refused to do it. I said, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. You're asking me to scam my followers when you've got...
Except Chippy, I don't take money off people, sorry. If you want to give me it, I'm quite happy to take it, alright? But I'm not the sort of person that's going to ask for it, and I ain't going to fucking beg for it, and I ain't going to make no deals for taking it. You know what I mean? So, people want to just give it, give it. I'm happy with that, but I ain't going to ask for it. Ever going to ask for it. I've still got a loose fucking tooth, alright? I've had it for fucking weeks now. I'm waiting for it to drop out. I ain't taking it. You know me better than that.
Gone on an app with Mama Kaz and Gracie and called me a scammer. No, I'm not doing it. Well, that was another one I scammed and say tickets and all the stuff like that, wasn't it? I ain't doing it, darling.
We'll go to number
that's
2.
refused a seat at their table. You're going to be spicy, aren't you? Zach the Brat has threatened to put an edited and dubbed video, his truth, edited and dubbed already. You can just read
I want that rose back. You're not getting it.
Tough shit. You need to know.
Yeah, mug.
Has threatened to put up a dubbed and edited video, his truth, on my wedding day. And yeah, I did, but not edited and dubbed. I wanted to speak on this, you know, but at the time, people wouldn't have believed me because they thought I was this charity scammer that fucking goes around financially manipulating. If there was all these people that I was terrible to, where the fucking hell's the rest of them? Danielle and I have been this is a very small amount of footage that we've been sent. Now,
So I'm just getting reported at the moment. If it goes off, it goes off. I can't do what about it, but yeah, people are reporting me. We know who that is. So keep reporting me. Click.
Haven't been sent. This is off their devices. Just watch. All the videos are only snippets of text conversation. Look.
Yeah. I've said my piece, fact for each
on one
do you know what I mean? If they want to report me, let them report me.
Another device. They've come in with an account after my address. They'd like try and trigger me into reaction, and she was part of the hive. She was in a Discord that I had at the time, and she was posting pictures.
You want me to restart? I think it was just a visibility one, so it might just be that they're reporting something. I don't know. It's just a visibility one.
There's substances in there going, oh, I've just ordered a bag. And she struggled. We tried to give her the best help as possible. Then she was sending triggering pictures, so I kicked her out of the Discord and said, you need to have a break. Like, you're triggering other people in the community.
Do you want me to restart? Oh, I hate restarting. Yeah, I don't want to restart because it fucking taps. Right, I'll restart. I don't think I need to. Hi, Alicia.
And what does she do? She runs to Danielle.
It's just a visibility one, it's fine.
An alliance. There was another guy called Alex that used to turn up to my sandwich van. He helped me out with a couple of quid as well. But he used to turn up to my work randomly, bringing me gifts and stuff, right? And he's absolutely nuts. He made up a whole story of him having this boyfriend called Simon, and then called me and told me that Simon had died, and sent this long paragraph.
Right. I'm just going to do a quick poll, right? Smiley face if you've ever borrowed money off people. No matter who it is, if you've borrowed money in your life and either not paid it back or paid it back, smiley face. Sad face if you've never borrowed a penny. I'd just like to know, you know what I mean?
For text messages, and this is all to do with them, all associated with them. This is how fucked they are in the head. Sent me a long paragraph of where the funeral was and everything. I done my research, there was no funeral. And there was no, Simon, not me, Stuart. There was no funeral, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, some receipts. Some I can show, some I can't because they're with the police, but it's showtime.
Love it.
This is Shan. This is Michelle down there with the smiley face in Shan's chat, laughing.
Here for it. You can't get into the lab. You have to sit from the outside, bitch. I sit inside your lives every day. Because I have my view rankings turned out.
What's the poll? Don't worry about it now, it's fine. Look, I think it just shows, doesn't it, that people, look, we all borrow money, don't we? We all borrow money either off our parents, or we've borrowed money off our brothers and sisters, or people we know. We've paid it back. Sometimes we may not have paid it back, but people sometimes, a mortgage is included. Sometimes we've had to stoop to borrowing money, haven't we? Because we're in a situation. And that's all that Zach's done. He's borrowed money. He's admitted he was at a low point in his life where he didn't really think about it. He was just borrowing. We're all human. And he didn't pay it back on time, but he did pay it back eventually. So, you know.
There's Michelle's comment now.
That'll ring me down and borrow money right now, exactly.
This is Michelle.
You know what? No matter how my kids are, if I've got money, they can have it. If I've got a tenner, they can have it.
That's the brat, the knob.
That's her daughter there.
My daughter.
So this is a message that a screen recorder sent to me.
I think I've got about £8 to my name, Cranes. You can have it if you need it. How's that?
And this is from Danielle, right? This is from Danielle, which just wants to spread awareness, not get involved in drama. All of this is Danielle arranging with, and I'm not going to say the screen recorder. This is Danielle arranging to set up a fake account, troll me, to try and trigger me. So the account asked, do you want to call the RSPCA or should I? I'll give you the honours after what he's put you through. She put, nope, I know, what's it, you can, as I know others are doing other things too, right? And then the screen recorder account said, I can't wait to see his face. These are the same people Pearl's formed an alliance with, by the way.
Yeah, Pearl seems to form alliances with Baddens. Look up the area she lives in. It's full of Baddens. Do you know it's one of the most... Save that for later.
So there was another, thanks Danielle, you've made me feel better, let's have fun. She put, no, honestly, you do not understand, like a weight lifted, and I've not seen my mum for months. She loved, I just can't see what that says because it's on pause. Just getting my house, my mum's gone and my boys, as she don't live close to me, I'll make an account up. So this is her admitting to making an account. And then, right, you ready to ruin him?
Well, Emma, I looked the area where she lives. Yeah, where she lives. I'm not going to say it in case people don't know it, because that'd be, I don't know if that's classed as doxing or not. But the area she lives in, if you actually type in that area and crime rates, etc., one of the worst areas in the country.
But I'll come in, maybe a fake account, but always my name. I won't say a word. I respect you, and I'll be doing the post on my page. And then I'll put, and then they put, not me. And then they put, I'll tell you when I've called the RSPCA what you reckon I should say. I need ideas to make him flip. And she put, unblock me so he will be able to see my posts. And she replied to my triggers. Drugs, shouts, can't afford food. Yeah. No, this is totally separated. So yeah, that's her telling the troll account, the screen recorder, what my triggers are to try and get a reaction out of me. What's that saying? Narcissist. Danielle.Louise87. Go check her out.
Exactly, Lucy.
Give her the awareness that she wants.
She sits on here, doesn't she, making out like she's all innocent, all proud, all this, all that. Self-admitting that she's as bad as Pineapple. In fact, she's worse than Pineapple. Wasn't she self-admitting tea leaf and being in prison for tea leaving or something?
Yeah.
My daughter.
And then she put, didn't you say he'd trace it back to me? No. Not if it's on 4G, Wi-Fi only.
And my friends.
And this is Alex, right? And this was sent to me by one of my old mods who they thought I'd fallen out with, right? And this is them, a voice
just paints a picture, done it, of somebody.
My live.
Do you know what I mean? When it's constant and still going on.
This is them listening to a voice note,
quick fingers,
watching
big
my
pockets,
live.
yeah.
I'm gonna moan about saying that people are pushing these boundaries again.
Alison.
Anyway, right, I've got that work, so I will leave him up to you wonderful people. Have fun.
I'll leave him up to you wonderful people, have fun.
Got robbery convictions, yeah.
Accusations of things we...
Michelle, thank you for the bracelets.
So these are all the emails, and these are all, when my address got leaked, the top one is where she went into the live 2 minutes later and said, text me, sorry but not sorry, in capital letters.
She haven't done. It's defamation of my character, and I do not do those things.
These are the indirect videos she used to post. She used to love that.
She sent you Zach's address. Can I say
that somebody's watching me and she
paints a picture?
Look. These are all the troll accounts.
Why would it be me?
And there we go, there's another one. And you know where it's in your contacts and it says you may know Alex. So that's her mate Alex. Not Brigham, by the way. And then commented on her live, in Danielle's live. All this stuff got sent to me. All this stuff got sent to me because people were on their side. But over...
Did you get your car sorted out, Michelle? Is that sorted yet?
I'm happy for her for that. That's amazing. But they've weaponised her cancer massively. Even Mama Kaz, and we don't get on. And when Mama Kaz was exposing me, she was saying about her being terminal. And that's not the case at all.
Very embarrassed.
I have shaved my head, yes. Not fully, but I have. It's on a number 0 or whatever it is. Yeah, just did it last night. Full address, date of birth. Yeah, well, yeah. And why did she send you that fax?
The opportunity
Listen.
of having 6 or 7
Just shows you how dirty they are.
that I can talk to and
She doxed me.
Alex, have you got my number yet?
And
like a fool.
An ex-mod called...
You know what? She doxed me, and like a fool, I did go to the police, and I did go for malicious communications and stuff because of things she was saying, and the case was ongoing, and I did drop it. I did drop it because I felt like, I think she'd apologised or whatever, and I felt like, well, okay, all right. So I didn't bother. I wish I had done now. I wish I fucking had done. And I'll tell you what, if I ever get the opportunity to do it again, I will do it this time, and I will follow it through.
Sadie, who was sitting in his live just now and bitching about her, saying that, you know, people are pushing his boundaries again. Anyway, right, I've got that work, so I will leave him up to you wonderful people. Have fun.
I will always win and be on top. Do not worry, I will not let anyone disrespect me, mate.
This is another post of hers. You know, you've seen all the screenshots.
Even I can't read that.
This is her acting like the victim. I'm sick and tired of the lies, deflection.
Pearl did.
Perceive me as someone I'm not. You've seen her arrange with a troll account to troll me and my triggers, knowing full well.
I don't hide myself, Joanne. You know, my face is here. My name's easy to find. I don't hide who I am. But yeah, she docks me.
Actually, not long been out of a fucking mental institution of trying to get over a gang rape. And they knew this. Zach has done this to multiple people, telling them to block me. And I tell people...
Yeah, I have a child, yeah. I have a child that lives with me, so this woman thought she was clever. She told lies about me as well, and exaggerated truths. And she, what do you call it, she thought it was clever to dox me, just so anybody, you know, I've got a child living with me, a fucking 12-year-old child. And she thought it was clever. Well, it was 11 at the time. Or 11 and a half, whatever. She thought it was clever. Yeah, only takes one idiot, doesn't it? One idiot. I think it's about a way of trying to make people feel unsafe. I'll always feel safe in my house. Always, no matter who comes knocking at my door. I can look after myself, thank you, but... Yeah, and look what she did to Fat Freak. Look how low she went about... Well, I'm not even going to mention it, but you know how low she went with Fat Freak. And then that narrative about him wearing nappies and all that. I mean, I did laugh at the time, but you know what I mean? But, fucking imagine you in a nappy, for fuck's sake. But, yeah, I'm glad it's not true, let's just say that.
People to block them. I blocked her from Randy Roofer's live when I was doing the talent show because I don't want these people watching me. They're a huge trigger. In a time when I was at my most vulnerable, and they took advantage of me and my platform for their own gain. Do you understand? Is that
look, you know, look, if you know me, you know me by now, right? I get passionate about things. I'll speak my mind, all right? I'm not gonna be scared of people, all right? Something you'll never do to me is scare me, all right? I'm not fucking scared of people, all right? Never in my life have I been scared of anybody, all right? I'll take what's coming. If I deserve it, I deserve it. Fucking, but I'll tell you what I won't do is hide. I won't fucking hide who I am or what I am. Alright? That's just me. I'm 57 years old. Ish. And I don't want trouble at my door, but if it comes, it'll get dealt with, you know what I mean? But fucking... I don't go looking for it, but I'm still not going to be frightened to speak my fucking mind by anybody. Never.
I walked away from this guy in May. He has pissed off a lot of people.
But I think this is what these people do. They try to frighten you.
No one else. They've been waiting for me. They've been waiting for me
Reindeer.
to fuck up. It's mad.
Then go.
You know, I've asked for proof that won't be controlled by muting me.
As far as I want them to, and then I will pull.
So these people have been harassing Zach for a long time, making troll accounts, etc.
That'll be the cancer card. Listen to that again.
I will always win and be on top. Do not worry, I will not let anyone disrespect me, mate. Then go as far as I want them to, and then I will pull the card out.
There you go. There in black and white. And I just want to say as well, this is why I don't have Discord or anything like that anymore. This is why I don't really reply to any of your messages. Like, I'm very shut now. You know, this is why I don't reach out too much. Because you get stung like this.
The trouble on here, everybody will twist every word you say, won't they? You say one word, they'll twist it another way. That's what they like to do on here. They like to just twist every phrase you make, every sentence you make. They'll cut and split every conversation you have to make it sound like something else. Fucking weirdos.
This is a good one. Listen.
I will pull the card
Keep tapping, guys. Thanks.
And I will let them check
Never mind the
on their own
arthritis.
words.
It's an opportunity because everyone knows that I'm about the clout. I need the clout to get.
She needs the clout. This would you like to me about? And this is me confronting Alex about lying about his boyfriend and his boyfriend dying. This is another one of their friends.
About the clout. I need the clout to get.
This would you like to me about having a boyfriend and him dying?
That's the video going quiet. It's not me.
I lied to you about
There's a tea and coffee. There's Beetle Drive. Bit of bingo.
You see? Now, I've... oh, we got... these are just the messages that Danielle... I screenshotted these. These are the ones that she was arranging with the troll account. Yeah. So, that, like... I want them to have receipts of everything that I've ever done, you know?
So someone was saying that Zach got a bit of wind that he were... that his dad were going to be coming on. So he did this to show some stuff prior to it. And he come with all the receipts. He's come with all the receipts. He's come with all the screenshots. More than what they've done.
So this was last year,
Ever.
all of this stuff happened, yeah? This was all last year, all under the rug. Then when I went to Turkey for my surgery, Pearl Price does what she does best, out of spite, because she's a nasty, awful, terrible woman. And no other creators will touch Danielle Michelle. Even Miss Red. Miss Red won't, no one will give them platforms because they know what pieces of shit they are. The only reason people will give them a platform is to spite me. Now, when I'm on the operating table, getting my surgery, what happens? Pearl teams up with Michelle. Where is it? Oh yeah, look, I was not going to upload this, but after my daughter was blocked from the Randy Rufus Live last night and joined the singers, yes, because I was a judge on it, and I don't want you in my energy. I don't want you around me. You know, if you've been in any kind of abusive, narcissistic friendship, relationship, anything like that, you know, they're
all involved, Butterfly. I think, do you know what I think yesterday? Pearl Price was the platform they were going to do it on because they didn't want it on Reds. She bottled out of it. And I think they're all involved. They're all involved. They wanted to come back at him. They wanted to get at him. All being pre-planned. They're all as bad as each other. I ain't forgiving none of them. Nah. And I don't give a fuck what they think about me, so...
We were even hanging around G-Crew for ages. That's why half of these people, they're in the comments.
Yeah.
Michelle even went to Dave Duran.
But you know what? It hasn't ruined him, has it? It hasn't ruined him, has it? Because, do you know what? Like I said, I'm mad at him because of the racist thing that happened, right? And the way that he didn't own it, all right? For me, he didn't own it. Okay, he made excuses. He should have just said, I did it, I were wrong, I won't do it again, I promise you. That'd have been the end of it for me, you know? But he didn't. I think he bullshitted about it. And that I didn't like. So I sort of fell out with him. But this is not about, like I said, this is not about me being on his side. This is about me saying that, you know, what they've done is wrong. What they have done is absolutely fucking wrong. He still made excuses yesterday, yeah, and that's what I don't like, you know what I mean? Drop my grape in my coffee. But, you know, if you've done something wrong, just fucking own it. For fuck's sake, just own it. Because you're going to get called out anyway. So just fucking own the shit. You shouldn't have been racist. Maybe it was out of character. But it was. He did. Just fucking own it. Simple.
And Dave were beefing. And Dave done a little birthday shout out for Michelle, so they would literally be watching who I fell out with, who I had an issue with, Lucy, Dave Duran, all of them. All of them. So I'm allowed to block her from the live. I don't want you in my energy, darling. And I'm very much entitled and allowed to do that.
You know, I did. To ask you to leave me alone.
Oh, sorry, one second.
And then you start harping on it.
Oh, no, wait, no, not that one. That's another one. Jesus. Hold on, let me just go to the toilet quickly. I'll give you a show.
That's the end of that one. Number 4.
Stop doing this about me.
Yeah, because... And you know when he told me,
Yeah,
right,
tap the
before
screen,
the
send
pandemic,
unis. You're alright, thanks.
I got a documentary about my life commissioned by Channel 4. Yeah. Done it all myself. Was going to be filmed on an iPhone.
I need to go shopping.
One cameraman.
I need to pay for my kid's birthday party. I need to pay for Christmas. I need to pay for, oh, I don't know. Something's coming up, I don't know. I need to pay for the end of the month, whatever it is. No, that's Zach's. I'm not playing any videos.
One sound man and my iPhone, and I pitched it as...
You might be able to hear the telly in the background, maybe. Hey, thank you for subscribing.
Channel 4 commissioned it.
All subs welcome.
Story and everything I've been through. And I had to send some release forms to my dad.
Gas electric, yeah.
He refused to. And his exact words were, think of your brother and sister.
2 years I've been trying to get a smart meter fitted because my electric bills are so high. No, thanks, V. My electric bills are so high, I've been trying to get a smart meter. British Gas have been saying, oh, we ain't got the parts, worldwide shortage. Now, I can have it fitted. 14th.
Sister in this, because he knew what I was going to say, and he wouldn't sign the forms. And then the pandemic happened, and Channel 4 just pulled the program.
It's me fishing. Oh, right, hold on a minute. Let me just, if you can hear one of the video, let me...
Because they had
Is that better?
important stuff. Yeah, and he wouldn't sign the forms.
I've had enough already.
You don't want people finding out what a piece of shit you are.
Next time you do it, I said to you, next time you do it, I said, I will.
I've told you to stay away from me. I've told you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because it's literally just going to end in tears for you. Because people...
What for me? I have nothing to lose, Zach.
No, but you're just doing it out of spite. You're literally doing it out of spite. You're sitting there telling everyone I spent Nan's...
I'm not going to lie, I do get angry because that is one man that knows
Yeah, Victoria, exactly.
Nan's inheritance on fucking drugs. Are you mad?
Yeah, you did.
No.
I moved up there after trying to... So I came out of an abusive relationship, right? And I hadn't seen my dad. I'd seen my dad once when he came to see our house for an hour, and he left. To go and see his brother. And I came out of that abusive relationship and I went on a massive bender, and that was the first time that I tried to take myself to the pearly gates, if you will. And I was found unconscious in a field. I had to go to hospital. All my stuff was burnt. He got rid of all my stuff. I had nowhere to go, and my dad, the woman that was having an affair with my dad at the time, forced him to come and get me out of hospital and step up and be a dad. And I walked up there, I left hospital in a hospital gown with like 20 quid to my name and a pouch of baccy. I bunked the train and I went up to Leeds to go and see my dad. He didn't even tell my stepmom that I was coming. She couldn't stand me. I'm the love child, remember? And they were a very middle-class family, so it was very taboo. And that I hadn't seen him for a good fucking 10 years, apart from that hour that he came to see him house once. And I went from one toxic relationship to another toxic relationship.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be in that house with him and his wife while he was having an affair. I literally was working 17 hours at a service station, Moto in Wetherby. I would work all the hours under the sun just so I didn't have to stay in that house. And then my great man died and I got 12 grand inheritance. He tried to scam me out of that inheritance, saying that I was going to spend it on drugs and it needs to go in his bank, and I refused. I got a 6 months fucking tenancy paid up front, and I kitted that flat out and I got the fuck out of there. That's what I did. That's what I fucking did. So you fucking tell him, Paul, you can't. Sorry.
No, I didn't. Swear on your fucking swear on your mum's grave that I did. Swear. Swear! No, because I put the fucking deposit down, you mug. You know I did.
You spend money on the flat,
I didn't fucking do drugs. I wasn't doing drugs when I was living in your house. I never stole off you and Heather. I never stole off you and Heather. So why are you telling people I stole money? It's the same thing with him, rinse and repeat, telling people that I used to steal off him and all stuff like that. I've got people that can...
After yesterday, like somebody said earlier, I wouldn't even call that man my dad again. After what he did, I'd just cut all ties with him. I wouldn't even bother with him. I'd just pretend he didn't exist. Absolutely didn't exist in my life. That's what I would just...
like, validate my story.
And at 18,
like,
yeah, 18.
Everyone.
At 18, he gets thousands of pounds in inheritance, right? What's an 18-year-old going to do with fucking all that money? They're going to waste it. Maybe they're going to buy a car. Like he says, he kitted out his fucking flat. He put some money on a deposit on rent and stuff, you know, so he went in front with his rent. If he'd have gone out and spent it on some drugs, he's 18 fucking years old. It's his fucking money, do what the fuck he wants with it. But his dad shouldn't be fucking asking for it. Jesus Christ. You know, out of total embarrassment, I won't ask my son for fucking money. I won't be like, oh son, you've got 30, 40 quid and I'm skint, can I have it? Not a fucking chance.
Like, that, he is not a liked man. He is a narcissist personified. My boyfriend, as well, who's not even fucking fully out, and you're leaking his pictures. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd have spent it all on partying, gambling,
it's disgusting behaviour. So who really are the problems?
I'd have been a fool.
Everyone needs to look at who really are the problems. Because
They don't go far.
Fucking love nor money, it ain't me. I know it ain't me. You know, it says a lot more about these creators, and I use the term loosely, than it does myself. So I'm just the one they're trying to take down because they're not welcome at my table, and they never will be. So any more exposures,
being a normal
any
team,
more
yeah.
fucking doxing, I'm not even going to...
And I'm sorry, but...
I'm done. You know, I've got a community.
I would have never given up on my child and put him into care and stuff. Nah. Luckily, I've never had to face that shit, but that situation. But there's no way I'd be putting my child in care
to fucking entertain. I
don't know anybody that would.
Content I need to fucking create, and I've got 2025 around the corner where I'm just gonna fucking blow it up. I've got shit to do. I'm busy.
Morning, dude.
I haven't got time to be behind doxing accounts. I ain't got time to make fake profiles. I ain't got time to invest in this anymore. I've got shit to do. So today, for me, it stops. Everyone else, you're just a reflection on yourselves. Yeah?
You just don't, do you, Joanne? You don't give up on your kids.
I feel like a weight's off my shoulders. I'm going to go and have a break.
Mine's been a little shit at school. But you know what? I don't come home and I start screaming and shouting at him. I'll come home and ask him what's going on, why, he's got to improve, blah, blah, blah. That's what you're there for, innit?
Have a coffee, cuddle my dogs, and I might be back on in a bit if I'm not back on.
So this is fucking Brigham's reaction last night. So if you're going to tell me that the clique's not involved when he's part of the clique, sorry, but I don't believe it. Don't believe it. Listen to this shit.
There you go. Pity party done.
Pity party done.
Pity party's done. This is what I mean, man. This is what fucking really rolls me up, you know, with this fucking bullshit, you know. This is what fucking really rolls me up, you know, with this fucking bullshit, you know. Like, literally, that's all the stuff that we've seen and he spoke about previously, like he was bringing something new to the table, the receipts. Them videos were on...
How about you fuck off, Alex? How about you fuck right off? You toxic, fucking wrong'un. How about fuck off? You fucking filtered up to the fucking eyeballs fucking face reveal. You know? I showed you yesterday the one unfiltered and the one filtered. Which fucking one are you? You little weirdo. I'll go to prison for misread. Never met her in my life, you fucking freak.
FYP, except for the phone call that you had with whoever that person was. I know why today it's happened.
Jealous of his gastric band.
It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. And like I said, people coming in this live and saying fucking... One sec, guys, the dog's going to be nuts. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. All I'm going to say is regarding it and that, it's okay when there's people crying in lives, like, remember when Lucy was upset, when Mama Kaz was upset. I mean, I don't speak to Mama Kaz, she has no connection.
Mama Kaz sausage lips, isn't that the one that, Mama Kaz, the one that was manipulating her mods, getting them to do a shopping and prescriptions and doing whatever else, and then she was taking advantage of somebody who was with cancer. Yeah? Is that the same Mama Kaz that we're bigging up right now? Because I don't fucking think so. Mama Kaz is as fucking bad as rest of you. Taking money off somebody who was on the fucking last legs. I'm sorry if I'm not wording that right, you know what I mean, don't you? Was near end of life. And fucking sausage lips were taking advantage of her.
Was upset. I mean, I don't speak to Mama Kaz, she has no connection with me in the slightest.
Bullshit.
Lucy, I see on the app and I speak to not off the app. But all these people, like myself, misread, other people that have been upset and cried and whatnot, right? He's laughed, played the videos, but when it's him, oh, look at them all, I'm going through mental health, they're taking the piss. Fuck.
Same Brigham that were crying over, what were he crying over now? Even Angie backed me up. We all remember it, don't we?
Fuck off, fuck you, and fuck your mental health.
Yeah, fuck you, Brigham. Right, I'm going to have to restart. I will restart.